Good morning to the world. This is Happy Science Morning Prayer. From Tokyo, Japan, to be strong and brave and stay positive, powerful and constructive. Let us begin. Lord El Cantare, Master Ryuho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us another day with new life for our spiritual growth and creating utopia on earth. With our sincere gratitude, let us recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha land. Buddha land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock. And you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to punt in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days, or, to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now, here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have 3 aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by, yet still your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha, and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other, let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas. Believe in that the light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love, Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and the shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give my thanks. Now we will have some time to dedicate our deepest gratitude to the Lord. Good morning again. How is everyone doing? Those of you who watched the previous version of mine speaking to you, you might remember I spoke about this book, The True Eightfold Path. And last time I encouraged you to pay attention to what you speak. It means right speech in this Eightfold Path. And how was it? Those of you who practiced it, were you able to be aware of what you were saying each day? I really recommend you to, before you go to sleep, check your words of that day. Those of you who are watching in Japan time, around Japan time, Asian time, I believe it's morning. So please take this time to review what you said yesterday. And those of you who are watching at night time, remember and try to think what you spoke today. And why is this important is because it's really, I think, for me, I think this is the easiest thing to practice, the Eightfold Path. We have 8 keys shown from Buddha or Master that you should be aware of. Starting from right view, but what you say is really obvious, and I think you can remember what you said, so this is the easiest thing to practice. And in this book, Master says that when you practice self-reflection, do not choose too many subjects or details, but focus on each one at a time. It is a good idea to first concentrate on one path, for example, right speech, right view, and so on, and then further narrow the range of subjects to reflect upon. For example, you could focus on a particular time when you were most distressed and reflect on what you thought and did at that time. This attitude is important. It is far better to do a little bit at a time than to be too ambitious and end up doing nothing. Yes, I have the same experience that when I go to seminars and I determine big time and I say to myself that, okay, I will do this, and this. Like I, put out 10 things to do, and I end up doing nothing. And I stop doing that. And whenever I go to seminars or I make a resolution, I start with small things and few things that I'm sure that I can do. And then when you start doing that, small little things, it accumulates. And when you look back after practicing 1 year, 1 year before you only could do only this much, but after a year you'll be able to do this much. And that means I can look back on myself and be confident on myself. So I recommend, like Master said, I recommend you to do take a little step each time. And recommending this book, The True Eightfold Path, I recommend to those who want to become a better person, or someone who wants to be proud of themselves, or to become closer to God, Lord El Cantare. or someone who wants to go back to a higher place in heaven after you die. Everyone is recommended. And why you can become all those things is because you check everything inside of you, like how you view the world, how you view each person, or how you view yourself. Like you view on your words. You will set a goal and you will meditate on that goal to really visualize it and make it realize. So I think this is really, really, really important. And one more thing that I want to recommend is that those of you who are not a devotee and those are still just a member, you can become a devotee member to receive this sutra. And inside of this, we have this Buddha's teaching, the Eightfold Path, that you can recite every day. It is written in really easy words. And it really helps you to be reminded that, oh yes, I had to do this, and if I couldn't do this today, I will try to do it tomorrow. And it helps me too. I've been reciting this since I was a college student, and sometimes I forget it, but I forget about this. But when I was a student, and when I forget about this and live in this worldly vibration and start to say harsh words or start to think evil about people, when I come back to this teaching, it reminds me that, oh yes, I want to be a better person. I want to speak right. I want to view people in the right way. I want to see the world beautiful. And I want to make a world beautiful. And I want to become that kind of person. And reciting this really helps. So those of you who are not still a devotee member, please consider it. And those of you who are a devotee member and have the sutra with you, try to start and recite this. Okay? And today I just want to share 3 things about a right view, right thought, and right speech. I don't want to give away all of this book because I want you to buy it yourself and read it yourself and practice it yourself. But to make you interested in, I just want to share a couple things. As Master says that starting with right speech is easy, and I already explained about it a little bit before, so I just want to concentrate on right thought and right view. Okay? In this book, Master mentions that if you can think right, if you have a right thought, you can be able to speak right. Because before you speak, there should be a thought in your mind that made you speak like that. So let's see what it is to be able to think right. And in this book it says, the foundation of right mind is not supposed to be sought in humanity. It is what you seek in God or Buddha. The only place you can find a way to measure right mind is in God or Buddha and nowhere else. It is the only place. Yes. So, how to measure your right thought? How can you tell if you're thinking right? Is to make sure you're thinking closely to Lord Alcantara. And to know what Lord Alcantara is thinking, it's written in here. And you can see all the lectures and all the books from Master Hokawa. So that's about it. But there are hints to be able to accept Lord's teachings. It's written in page 85. 3 attitudes that are required for right thought. 1 is being open-minded. And the second is self-help efforts. And the third one is to be humble. So if you have these 3 important points inside of you, you'll be able to absorb and accept the thought of God, thought of Lord Alcantara, and then you'll be able to change yourself. But to be able to do that, you need these 3 steps. Be open-minded, have self-help efforts, and be humble. And then it goes on to page 88. What prevents you from being open-minded is the shell of ego inside of you. So if you have guarded yourself with this strong ego of yourself, it's something like you have a shield around you that's called ego, and it prevents you from the light shining from God to reach you. So let's take away that ego out of you, and if you practice this Eightfold Path, you'll be able to get rid of that ego, the shield that is preventing you to shine. And about the self-help efforts, what interferes with self-help efforts is blaming other people or your circumstances for your misfortune. So if you have a tendency that you always immediately blame other people or your circumstances, try not to do that, because it will stop you to have this self-effort spirit. So remember this point. And the third thing, what prevents you from being humble is jealousy and the desire for self-display. So if you feel jealous of someone, if you recognize that you're jealous with someone, just stop that and try to celebrate that person. Oh, you are so blessed. God bless you, and I want to be like you. Think of that way, and stop all those negative thoughts and try to be humble. Like, speak to yourself, I want to be humble. I want to be like that person, so I will make effort from today on. And if you keep on these 3 points, you will be able to receive God's thoughts, and you will be able to see and think the world as the Lord is thinking and seeing. Okay? So as you can see, this book is really logical, and it is hard to practice, but if you start trying, I think you will be able to recognize yourself growing and becoming a better person. Okay? And about the right view, there are 3 points. Oh no, I'm sorry. There are 5 points that I want to share. It's in page 50. Observe objectively is the first point. The second point is recognize how you feel. The third point is look at the person from their point of view. The fourth point is observe in the context of truth. This means Buddha's truth, Lord Alcantara's truth. And the fifth one is consider both your own and the other person's opinions as if in communication with God or Buddha. Okay? I just ran really quickly through these 3 points. Well, three of 8 out of 8. Right view, right thought, and right speech. Please read this book and try to practice all the 8 other paths. And I will make my effort. So let's do this and together. Let's walk the path to Lord Alcantara together until the end of our lives and make many, many people happy and make the world a better place. This is all for today. Let's be strong and brave, stay positive, powerful, and constructive. Have a nice day.